Alright, welcome back to another episode of Roguetech, and welcome back to the challenge run. So, it has been a moment. This is a couple days since the last episode I recorded. Holidays and all that. But I think we just got busted up pretty good in a blackout. Our Juanita is being repaired, so we can't do the recovery yet, but I think I'm going to try the, 10.5 skull recovery with the Juanita, and just pray that we don't get wrecked. But for now, I think we're going to play one of these battles for Ghost Bear. So this is one of the missions where we have allies, I believe. So we're against planetary government, which we're still going to go 417, in part because Ghost Bear stacks stuff for us. So even if we get 36 heat sinks in a stack, that's still good money. And also because it's 7.5 skull mission, so we should get some good stuff. So let's begin by seeing what we have and what we're going to drop. We have our Risk King Crab, we have the Executioner and Kingfisher, the Orion. That's already too much, right? No, that's not too much. Okay, we have both Vultures. That's too much. Then we have the Gauntlet and the Satissimia. Oh, wow. Okay. So we actually have 6 stars worth of Lance rating. Which means we could drop on up to 12 skull mission if we wanted to drop everything. However, I do want to play this mission in particular. So 7.5 means at most 4-star Lance rating. The King Crab runs really hot, so I think we're going to leave it home. So there's 1-star Lance rating gone. Executioner and Kingfisher, they're both pretty good on cooling. Oh, actually the Kingfisher. Why is the Kingfisher so hot? Huh. Why is there a heat delta of 30? And we have protos, so if we overheat, they can explode. What was I thinking? I mean, we're in the Badlands, so I do not think I'm going to bring the Kingfisher. That is just way too hot. It's been a minute since I built that, so I don't know what I was thinking. Huh. Yeah, so we're gonna leave the Kingfisher home. Which brings us to a 4-star rating. So that's good. Alright. Who's in the Executioner? I believe that was Tex, right? Tex was in the Kingfisher and the Executioner. Alright. Then we've got Bazooka. I believe we had Helga in the Bazooka. Plinker and Slinger. Let's see. Gridlock was King Crab. Dead Shane was Orion. Bo-Katan was in a Vulture for 1 mission. Okay. You know what? Sure. Put him in Slinger. Plinker, I believe, has 2 recoil? 2 recoil. So we need military and focus fire. I mean, Dead Shane definitely has military and focus fire. So does Ronan. Ube was in the Septismia, so I think we're going to keep dropping him in the Septismia to just get him experience. XO was in one of the vultures. But I think we're going to instead put him on the gauntlet. We could drop Magpie on the gauntlet. She has the 32 drops on it, so she gets the bonus defense. But XO gets jinxed, so +1 evasion. Then again, no, we'll drop Magpie for the extra defense, just to try to keep our AMS intact as long as possible. So we need military and focus fire. I mean, XO's military, right? No, he's not. You know what, Ronin? Why not? We'll just toss Ronin in there. Sounds good. Let's go. Alright, so here we go. 7.5 skull mission. It's a battle where we should have allies, and our allies should be dropping at our random spawn. So it's a joint effort between Ghost Bear and Ghost Bear. So does that mean we have 2 allied lances of clan mechs? Yes, I believe that means we have 2 allied lances. What kind of enemies are we going to be up against? I don't know why there's 3 future evac zones, but, alright. I mean, this seems as good a place to drop as any. Sure. They don't stand a chance, right?
This whole planet could use an air conditioner.
Oh.
This whole planet could use an air conditioner.
Why did Ghost Bear bring a bunch of
Let's
VTOLs?
do this. I'm good to go, Commander.
Huh.
Alright. Keep
All
your
right.
eyes open and watch your sensors.
One must survive an evac from each lance. Okay. That might be slightly challenging. Alright. Some kind of rack. Rack with 27 damage on somebody with cover and braced. So... Rack 5?
Good to go.
I would actually not be opposed to getting a Rack 5. I cannot get line of sight to anyone. So I will reserve. Oh, and they haven't moved yet. I don't think we're actually needed here. Rifleman 3C. Pair of Rack 10 Clan and a pair of LB2s. Unless he blows himself up from heat, like...
Orders?
Alright, Ghost Bear. Alright. Yeah, again, can't get line of sight to anyone, so...
Holding for tactical advantage.
Alright, Black Knight bracing. So this guy is turn 19.
What's up, boss?
Now we can get line of sight. Oh yeah, unobstructed line of sight, even better.
Copy that.
Hello, little guy. I actually think I am going to use the swarm, because he has a lot of evasion. What is that? Oh, firing blind. What? But I have line of sight. Huh. I mean, short-range targeting helps. Firing blind? Oh, is he stealth? Maybe he's stealth. Alright. And sorry if that VTOL is as loud in your ear as it is in mine. I have no way of quieting that down. And our AMS is holding. Beautiful. Alright, and it is my turn again. But with who? Tex. Is our executioner going to be able to get in there? Because here's the thing. If I activate my mask and supercharger, I have to move. But honestly, I don't think anyone else is going to act. I think they all acted already. So,
I'm on the clock.
Yeah,
What do you
let's
want?
do it. Let's get in there. I'm actually going to go front and center. Try to get their attention.
Let's make some bad decisions.
And while yes, the pulse lasers would have been good against the sneaky little stealth mech, I think we're going to just go and try to hit who we can with what we can. Not as much damage as I would have liked to have seen. And yeah, heat delta of 13 in a hot environment.
I'm here.
Our Kingfisher would have cooked.
Quick stepping it.
Because this thing's heat neutral, or actually I think overcooling slightly in the mech lab. So we got 23s. If we switch to short range, we got 29s. Alright. 25% of our autocannon shells hit. Okay. I mean, sure.
Going turbo.
This isn't going to be very impactful, but whatever. We're moving our AMS forward. That's all we're doing there.
Recycling for enough.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And this can only get obstructed line of sight on the stealth mech. Okay.
Going turbo.
Again, just moving our AMS forward. That's primarily what we're doing here. A whopping 6.9%. 3 hit. I'm actually surprised that even those 3 hit. Shooting obstructed line of sight past my own people, or shooting obstructed line of sight past my own people on a stealth mech. How about neither? I think I'm just gonna move forward and fire indirectly. How do we have such a good hit chance? Is that just the Warfare Suite Mark II doing good work? Possibly with a dash of high sensor roll?
Acknowledge.
I'll take it. He's unsteady now. And it's our allied turn. Okay, Ripper is running away. I can't blame him. Balak is running away. Okay. Nidhogg is missing. Fair enough. Are any of our people going to act before turn 20? Missiles? That's cute. Okay, his UAC 10's unjammed now. We should probably kill him. Okay. There goes half a conquistador. Happy to see it. And luckily not exploding from overheat. Yeah, our allied lance on the right flank is, they're fine. They are completely fine. So we have one AMS down. And we have 3 left. AMS Mark II, as well as the AMS Mark II and the sensors. And yes, the AMS sensors actually does pull ammo with the regular AMS. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So yes, we essentially have 4 AMSs that defend everyone.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
No missile's gonna get through that. And I think I'm actually gonna turn off the mask and supercharger. Walk forward and see what my hit chances look like. Just moving to get better accuracy. That raptor's dead. There's no way, right? There's no way it survives this. It survived it. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was really expecting with those hit chances to be able to kill. Oh, that's another conquistador.
I just dropped my coffee and I'm fucking angry.
Alright.
Receiving you.
Conquistadors are a little scary.
Let's move.
Bazooka is hopefully going to finish this guy off. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
One less.
So now we can just focus fire the Conquistador. Because the Gauntlet, I mean not the Gauntlet, the, yes, Bushwhacker. Cool. The Bushwhacker seems to have almost entirely missile weapons. Oh no, that's right, we saw the UAC-10 on Jam, so it does have a UAC-10. And it would probably be a lot easier to kill it than to kill the Conquistador. Especially since it has an XL engine. All Bushwhackers have an XL engine. So if I can just take the side torso, then we get the mech.
Critical
Or,
hit,
you know,
Commander.
drop the mech.
Receiving you. On the move.
And this should do. Just the Vultures should be able to take down the Bushwhacker easily enough. I actually should have switched off of Swarm there. Swarm has reduced crit chance. But that is a knockdown.
What can I do for you?
So, -5 initiative next round, -3 initiative next round. He's not going to get another turn. Especially if we take the side torso now. Okay, it's a Clan Bushwhacker. Clan XL engine.
Critical hit.
So, okay. I was really worried for a second that that was going to stray shot me in the back.
I hear ya.
I mean... yeah, the Septicemia needs to stay further back. Sure, I'll go ahead and finish off the Bushwhacker. Maybe.
You betcha.
Nope.
When I shoot you, you'll...
Yep. More enemies. That is expected. Ripper. Coming in and doing next to nothing to the Black Knight. Bollock. And the Nidhogg. I mean, he's panicked. Yeah, okay, he's gone. Cool. Oh, he had an ERPPC as well.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Yeah, it's pretty good that he went down. So he's almost open on the right torso. So I think I'm actually going to Vigilance, turn on the mask and supercharger to get into his side torso, and hopefully blow it off. Okay. Prototype double heatsink explosion, so
Yeah, Commander.
at least there's that. Oh, 8 health left on the side torso. You gotta be
Mission
kidding
confirmed.
me. Surely something's gonna hit.
Taking a shot.
Yeah, beautiful. So that's a lot of stuff down. And a knockdown. He's not getting another turn. Easy peasy. And our allies advance.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Do I even fire? I think I fired ×1 here. Yeah.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
Yeah.
All primary targets have been destroyed.
Alright, so they're heading to evac now.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And we move our AMS forward.
What can I do for you?
And move our AMS forward.
Pedal to the metal.
So now we have a wall of AMS that should prevent any missiles from getting through. Theoretically. Alright.
Commander.
I think I'm just going to move and brace
Roger.
with everyone else. Move and brace. Alright, so what are they bringing? They are bringing... They're... Okay. Okay. I'll wait. It's fine. It's completely fine. Alright. So they're bringing a tank, a Big Mac. So I believe that's a unique, Risk Mackie, I believe. And an Orion.
Ready for orders.
Nothing to worry about. Do I care about running through heat? I don't know. But it appears they're just repositioning this round. Turn off the swarm.
Taking the shot.
That's a good missile barrage. Okay. Marksman artillery vehicle.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? Let's make some bad decisions.
Our executioner is actually running kind of hot, so... Yeah, drop some heat.
Let's see.
Sounds good. We are shredding the Orion, that's for sure.
Moving out.
We are kind of clumping for the marksman. Not the best of ideas, but it's fine.
Taking target.
We should be able to take the Orion down.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Should be able to take the Orion down.
Here we go.
Not sure what the Mackie's carrying. Silver bullet Gauss rifles. Okay, that's dangerous. Heavy MRM-20 and silver bullet Gauss rifles, along with a snub-nosed PPC with twin link capacitor. Okay. I mean... Let's stand in a row so they can stray shot us. That's funny, our hit chance is better within minimum range. Okay.
Special delivery.
Yeah, those mineral fields are really doing a number on us.
There's more where that
Also,
came from.
apparently it was a missile Orion, so I could have just completely ignored him until the end. Oh, cool, our allies are still helping while they walk by.
Standing by. Hauling in.
And we got an overheat alert. Turn off some stuff and things. Okay. That's a dead Orion.
There's a line of work.
Kodiak. Not shooting. Okay. Big Mac. Repositioning, doing nothing. Cool. Another local government lance. I really don't think we have to worry about our allies. Like, I think the 2 lances of Ghost Bear forces can handle the reinforcements that are dropping there.
Clock, what do you want?
Supercharger has a 10%, not gonna risk it. Yeah, that's a hit chance on the marksman. Go ahead and vigilance, just in case the Big Mac shoots us. And firing. I mean, he's panicked, at least there's that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Sure.
On my way.
And no missiles foo is going to
Firing on target.
shoot as well.
Commander?
Bazooka cannot get line of sight to anyone.
Look
Fine.
target.
Actually kind of running low on standards, so we'll switch to ER.
Locking on.
4 damage.
For you.
Gonna break line of sight with the Big
No
Mac.
sweat.
And hopefully finish off the marksman.
No sweat.
No, not quite. Alright. That's fine. Everything's fine. Wait, what just shot us?
Now who's dumb for having all the armor?
The marksman shot us with a laser instead of using its artillery. Oh, how I love minimum ranges.
Aye, aye.
Alright, so we're firing streaks and LRMs. No chance of stray shots. Beautiful. Just start working on the Ontos' armor, and should have paid more attention to my heat. Yeah, again, I think the forces that are dropping by their evac point are probably completely going to just get obliterated by our allies. And that's a charge. And that's a hit. And that means Tex is going down.
That one hit me right in the feels. No, I can see blood. They actually hit me.
Alright, so hopefully he just stays calm despite bleeding out. And hopefully he doesn't decide that fighting for the clans is not worth it and punching out. That would be bad. I mean, the Big Mac's unsteady. So we might as well capitalize while we can.
Army pigeon.
Okay, they are not shooting the Big Mac, even though they have a open, clear shot, probably with good hit chance. Alright. I mean, surely they're gonna shoot at the guys right there at their evac point, right? Yeah, okay. Although I do have to worry about them not moving once they're in the evac point. Which means they don't have any evasion.
What can I do for you?
Man, they're hitting people with spawn protection. Yeah, you know what?
I read you, Commander.
Take that.
This is gonna be good.
That should be a knockdown. Beautiful. I didn't think the large lasers would be enough stability damage on their own, so... So glad none of that stray shot. Also, pilot lethal damage. There's a Run MkIII on the ground. Okay, the VTOLs are free and clear.
Commander?
So now we're just gonna push the marksman and the Ontos. Hopefully kill them fairly quickly. And then rotate around and help our allies with the other forces.
Guard a critical hit.
But honestly, the I'm not super worried about it. Like, they're big boys. The Ghost Bear Lance can probably handle it themselves.
All an ass.
Switch off Artemis because we're firing indirectly. Also, Swarm can hit from any side, not just the side you're shooting
Enemy
from.
vehicle destroyed.
So, beautiful. Yeah. Those poor planetary government fools, they have no idea what kind of bear net or what kind of sleeping bear they're kicking. What kind of hornet nest they're kicking, or what kind of sleeping bear they're poking.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Double time.
I mean, Demolisher's already half open from this side, so why not? I get a little nervous every time I see an ally walk up behind my mech to shoot.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
Get the Septismia in place to intercept some missiles. Do something like that, and fire.
Firing on target.
I mean, they have AMS, but it does not appear to be good enough AMS to stop
All out of
us.
long-range missiles, Commander.
0 from 45 hit. I'm still waiting to see the the Rifleman 3C move forward and attack again. Hang in there, Tex. Just hang in there. We'll get you squared away in no time.
I'm on the clock.
All right. Turn that off. Stand up.
Okay, second time's the chance. All right.
Forward.
Let's get down to it.
Vigilance. and fire on the Ontos with everything.
One attitude adjustment counts.
And it's fine that you missed most of it. You just stood up, you're bleeding out. I don't hold it against you.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
Alright. Should be able to finish off the Ontos before it acts again. Something like that.
Engaging target.
I hear ya.
And it's actually
Waiting for
most
orders.
damage from the front, so might as well.
Moving out.
Actually, I didn't need to rotate that much because Bushwhacker has the extra whatever, but it's fine.
Time to die.
Not like it matters.
I may need some more
Although he's
time
actually
for
turned
simulator.
16. That's pretty high initiative for a vehicle. Also, did their vehicle... Their Demolisher actually, like, move twice? Huh.
Yes, Commander.
He seems to have turned around at some point.
Roger.
Yep, yep, and yep. Huh, he might actually get a turn. And naturally, because we've had so much great help from Ghost Bear here, we're just gonna kill everything.
Good to go.
Okay, who else is acting? Executioner's acting before the Ontos. And that's it. But I can't get direct line of sight anyway, so
On the move. Full
Whatever.
speed.
shooting the Demolisher from the fresh side. That's unfortunate. AC-10 BB5X. Okay. I think we're gonna focus the dragon. Should be a relatively easy
Roger
kill.
that.
Especially with all the work our allies have done on it already. Honestly, my biggest concern is our allies blowing themselves up with heat. Ghost Bears aren't exactly known for their self-control.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, you know what?
Pedal to the metal.
Just trying
Right, Commander.
to just find a way to punch through and get it finished off. And I was unsuccessful.
Another hit like that, and you're toast.
That's unfortunate. He's gonna get another turn to shoot me, which means more repair bills and possibly another head hit on Tex.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Yeah, I want you to finish him off.
All right, let's get down to it.
And you know what? Go ahead and go overheat,
One attitude adjustment counts.
just to make sure. So there's no chance that he shoots
Who
again.
brings it?
Friendly bottleneck down.
Are you serious, Tex? Ever since we started working for Ghost Bear.
Commander?
I mean, I don't want to have to fire Tex. I don't want to. But I'm having serious concerns about his lack of morale. Sure. I can't believe he punched out after, like, the enemy was dead. Okay, you were over the red line a little bit. You didn't even shut down. Nothing exploded. Come on. Killing me. Hopefully we didn't lose
You.
too many head components.
No shooting, just running.
Hopefully. Wait, actually, are we shooting into the demolishers? Still fresh side. Okay. Yeah, I want those medium X pulses gone.
Firing on target.
Alright.
Critical hit, Commander. I'm out of LRMs. Confirmed.
And continuing.
Confirmed.
Alright. MRM ammo explosion.
Reporting critical hit.
Next time he gets poked, he goes down.
Commander,
Turns out our ally is not in a poking mood.
waiting for orders. Sprinting.
So we'll just pepper him with a little bit of LRM.
Roger that.
And there he goes. Beautiful.
Gotcha.
Battle mech power-up detected.
This mission was going quite well until Tex just had to get injured and panic out.
Standing by. No shooting, just running.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oh well, it's fine. There's really no point in me
That is
complaining
good.
about charges.
I'm out of long-range missiles.
Or more specifically, the injuries that come from them. No point at all. Alright. I mean, this is literally just cleanup at this point. I mean, if my shot can go to the side. Nah, it's still not enough to kill.
Right, Commander.
Hey, he's panicked though. That Thunderbolt, he's gonna punch out, right? There's not much left of his mech. Did not... Okay, Tex, you see this guy? Be more like him.
I copy.
Okay. Demolisher from the rear. Yada yada yada.
Full complement on enemy.
Not enough to kill. He hung in there till the very last moment. Went down with his mech. Admirable.
Yes, Commander.
This is risky. I'm gonna let the Banshee act first. See, I didn't even need to do after all. Our allies took care of it for us.
I'm ready for orders. On my way.
So now we can just... Oh, all we have is ER. Okay.
Engaging with target.
Yeah, I'd really like to find something more impactful than the AP Gauss
Good
rifles.
to go. Affirmative.
Alright. Okay. This should be his last turn. And he's shooting our allies, so we don't have to worry about repair bills from it. Beautiful.
Confirmed.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just a matter of getting in there, banging on until he falls
What's up,
down,
boss? Heading out.
and calling it a day.
I copy.
Not a knockdown. That's a knockdown.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Pew. Done. Do we still have to wait for them to walk to the evac point? Nope.
Mission successful.
Beautiful. Alright, so contract payment increased 50,000, 50,000, 50,000 for destroying all the enemies. 10% making sure they evac safely. Apparently no bonus for all of them surviving. Because we didn't lose a single ally. Okay. Techs. Why? Why? Piloting B, Slick Suite, AR-12, and a Fire Control Advanced Targeting Computer. Just because techs couldn't keep it together. Come on, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. Alright, so we can get a Conquistador. We can get a Risk MkIII. With one pick. I mean, we have to, right? Just to see what's in it. Advanced AMS. Wouldn't mind having another AMS sitting around. Heavy MRM-20, Heavy Rack-2. Rack-5. I really wouldn't mind having some Rack-5 sitting around. UAC-10 Clan. Actuator Enhancement. +2 arm-mounted weapons. -3% weapon heat generated. -1 recoil. Yes, please. Emergency coolant system +2. So this is +2 engine heat sinks as well as the emergency coolant system. I'm absolutely taking that. We have plenty of clan endo, right? We have 2. Good enough. We have exchangers, right? We have 2 double pluses, okay. Fire Control Mark II double stack. Okay. 7 stack of protos. Proto Radical Double Heatsink Kit. I mean, that's 7 protos. But I think I'd rather have everything on that list. And let's see what we get. We get 2 parts Black Knight, 2 parts Bushwhacker. We did not get the MkIII stack. Unfortunate. Pair of regular Gauss rifles. Okay. I'd rather them be clan, but good enough. Risk Silver Bullet Gauss. Okay. Basic cockpit can go. Engine core 285. I think that's just barely big enough to keep around. We got an exchange for double plus, so now we have 3. Okay. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, it's good. We got really good stuff, but... if only Tex hadn't punched out. Alright, so 204,000. Probably mostly the Executioner. 8 days on the Executioner. Okay. I mean... Got 2 days on the Juanita. But again, I'm not confident dropping the Kingfisher or this King Crab on this planet. It's just too hot. Like, was I paying attention to heat at all when I was building this? I mean, we do have the Radical Proto Double Heatsink Kit. Minus 30 heat per turn when active. Minus 30 heat per turn when active. And minus 20% weapon heat generated. So when we start overheating, we will generate just over 100 heat. And we will sink an extra 30. I mean, you know what? Worst case scenario, it explodes. We're gonna wait the 2 days. Alright. That's fine. That's fine.
Commander?
And next time, we are probably going to play... sporting high-end... Like, all of our good mechs are down. I don't feel confident fighting high-end Word of Blake mechs. Significant Blakist force. I mean, then again, we have 6 million. But if we go to a 1 skull priority mission, like if we go to a 1 skull priority mission, that means we can only drop a half skull lance, which I think at this point in the playthrough means 1 mech. And actually it's a test drive, so the 1 mech that they give us to test drive might be already half a skull of rating. Oh, jeez. But it would pay our travel all the way to jump point 183. Okay, so here's Buenos Aires, 167 days. Wait, why are we getting a priority mission working for Kurita? Oh, this is just a travel mission, this isn't a priority mission. Yeah, priority missions we can only get from Ghost Bear, but travel contracts we can get from anyone. Okay. So that's 167 days. But it would cover all of our travel costs to get back to the Inner Sphere. Since I'm fairly certain Kurita doesn't have a presence on any of the jump points. 167 days. How many financial reports is that? Almost 6? Oof.
Nice to see you down here.
Like, what do we have to scrap? Not a ton, actually. Not a ton. We've got maybe a couple million if we scrapped everything. No, I think we actually need to drop on at least 1 more mission here. I should really stay out of the store since I need money. But at the same time... 18 and 12. I mean, I forget, is there stuff we need to rebuild? I think we need a Clan Gauss rifle to rebuild the one king crab. Advanced Optics Mark IIs. I have 5? Oh, I must have already bought a bunch. Okay, I need to put those in the mechs. Black Carapace. I don't even want to know how much that would cost to install. We already have so many armors and engine upgrades and stuff that we just don't have the C-bills to install. More enhanced imaging. We already have 2. Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff we haven't put in our mechs because I like to build while I travel. But traveling to and from clan space is so expensive, I don't have the money to build. Gunnery support Bs. We have 3 that we need to put into mechs. Lambor boosting pack. Minus 18 heat per turn. And 2 jump capacity. Plus 100% maximum jump distance. Huh. I see. Partial wing system. Yeah. Oh, right. I had somebody comment about this and how I just didn't pay any attention to it. Yeah, the partial wing system might conflict with the Juanita's ability to use it. That's a pair of laser insulators for 90 each. I have planned. Oh, Kingfisher can't use it because Kingfisher's Omni, and you can't use cooling jackets or whatever with the Omni. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll use it eventually. Piloting A and B.
New equipment available.
Get 1 of each. Put in the Executioner, and we're not letting Tex pilot the Executioner anymore. We have MRM 45s, we have an MRM 60 Society. Yeah, I was just talking about how we need money to travel. Alright then. Okay, we could buy proto double heat sinks for 90,000 each. Good call not taking the 7 stack. We have a turret mount we can use. Weapon mount heat. I mean, for 90,000? Sure, I'll buy a couple.
New equipment available.
Alright. Ammo. Light Gauss armor piercing is okay. 20 damage dealt directly to internals. 20 damage dealt directly to internals. But light Gauss rifles... How much do they weigh? They weigh like less than half of a full Gauss rifle, right? And they do 66% of the through armor damage. I might have to get my hands on a couple light Gauss rifles and test that.
New equipment available.
Unfortunately, the Lady Killer's bonuses are for autocannons specifically, not just ballistics. Otherwise, I could totally put like two Gauss rifles, 2 light Gauss rifles, and just have all the through armor ever. We don't have a king crab with 4 ballistic hardpoints, do we? Armor-piercing heavy Gauss. What? 50 damage dealt directly to internals? But don't heavy Gauss have fall-off? Does that apply to the through armor damage? I do not know, but for 17,000, sure, I'll keep a bin around.
New equipment available.
Just in case. I mean, that's definitely 4 vehicle kills per bin. As long as it hits. Because I can't think of a single vehicle that has more than 50 structure in a single location. Actually, even mechs.
New
Like,
equipment available.
50 structure damage, except for assault mechs, I think will still take off an arm of a heavy. Pretty good. Double bins of Gauss ammo. Go ahead and buy one of those.
New equipment
Okay,
available.
and now we spent 1 million C-bills instead of getting C-bills. Which is the main reason I came to the store in the first place. 8 tons for an AC-5, I'm never going to do that. 12 tons for an AC-10, I'm never going to do that. Bombast laser, I legitimately might use. Chainsword, I was not impressed. I was not impressed at all. ER large laser, ER medium, ER small. We have so many Gauss rifles. We don't need 4 Gauss rifles. If they were clan Gauss rifles, I would actually keep them around, but... the hypervelocity autocannons can explode, as we saw when we tried using them. Light rotary rifle, I mean... 6 tons to potentially do... What is that, 180 damage? Or more if we have the armor pierce, our armor shred ammo. It's actually respectable. Hold on a minute. No, I don't think we have the tonnage to run it on the Juanita. Light tags, light machine guns, LRM 5 Inner Sphere, LRM 5 Clan, M-Pod. Am I ever going to use an LRM 20 Inner Sphere? Nah. MMLs, I actually have no problem with MMLs. MML Risk, I don't like that it jams. And that's a lot of C-bills. Clan Mortar 6, I'll hold on to just in case I get more mortars. I'm never going to use the MRM 40 as long as I can get MRM 45 Society. Like, it's just objectively better in every way. It's lighter, it shoots more missiles so it does more damage. It takes less slots. It's, yeah, just objectively better. Plasma cannon, I might run a heat build at some point eventually, assuming I can get the pieces together. I don't think I'm going to use standard PPCs. They're 7 tons for 50 damage. Yeah, they do good stability damage for an energy weapon, but if I'm going to use a PPC, I'm going to use, like, the Snub. Or clan PPCs. But, yeah. Yeah. Inner Sphere Small Pulse Laser. Only effective to 180. But even so, I'm not getting much money for any of this. At least we have spare AR-12s that we can slap into the Executioner. I mean, we have 5 battle computer energy. 5. Okay. Slightly excessive. We're never going to use Inner Sphere Case. So there's 63,000. We're never going to use Inner Sphere Case. Case 2 clan is always good to have around. Cockpit, small advanced. I mean, if we ever need 1 ton for... No, the Juanita has, what's it built in? Interface cockpit, so we can't drop the... We can't get 1 ton out of the Juanita with that. Composite. I don't think I'm ever comfortable with dropping 50% structure points. And that's 108,000. Cooling pad. Cooling pod's good. I mean, that's minus 20 heat 3 times per battle. For 2 tons, though. For 2 tons. So, with 2 tons of heat sinks, I can either get, if I'm using protos, that's minus, what, 6% weapon heat generated, and minus 8 heat per turn for the entire battle. Or if I'm using clan double heat sinks, that 2 tons will get me minus 12 heat per turn every turn. I don't think I ever use the cooling pod. Innersphere Endo takes too many slots. Engine Core 150. No. I don't think I ever use any engine core under 250 at this point because of the external heat sinks. So I think 250 is the smallest core I ever use at this point. Alright. We do have a spare fire control advanced targeting computer, but only 1 more. So we put that in the Executioner, and yeah. Again, Tex is not allowed to pilot the Executioner anymore. We have 7 Clan Pharaohs, so we definitely don't need the Inner Sphere Pharaoh, and we don't need all 7 of those. Unless we, keep melting our armor, but it's fine. It's fine. Do we ever use the Stability Double Plus Gyro? I mean, Grant's Entrenched after walking is good. Is it better than +1 defense? I mean, I guess that's very situational. If we're getting hit by 100 missiles per turn, yes, that minus 50% stability damage taken is massive. But if we're getting hit by a bunch of lasers, then no, that does nothing. And then there's always the Gyro XL, which is 30% of 1/10 chassis tonnage. Yeah. And then there's the fact that we're running a lot of omnis. We don't need single heat sinks anymore. I think we have comfortable number of double heat sinks and double heat sink kits. Actually, I don't see any double heat sink kits. That might have actually been a mistake selling the single heat sinks. We're not going to use the heavy jump jets because we have heavy improved. We're not going to use the standard jump jets because we have standard improved. Spare lamb turbine sitting around is amazing. So we have 3 laser insulators, and we can't put them on omnis. Okay. Assault leg jump jets. I need to put those on the Executioner. I completely forgot I had those. Some omnis, some patchwork, pirate fire control, radical double heatsink kit. That's a radical double heatsink kit. That's not a radical proto double heatsink kit. Okay, I mean, it's still good. Still very much usable. Just for whatever reason, I thought it was a radical proto double heatsink kit. Reflective coating. I'm much less worried about energy attacks than I am against missile and ballistic. Then again, if we have all the AMS in the world, that would only essentially be minus 10% resistance to ballistic in exchange for 30% resistance against energy. And it's only 10,000 if we sell it, so we might as well hold on to it. What else? 2 TSMs. I mean, it's really finicky to try to keep it on. So honestly, the plus 60 meter walk distance and times 1.5 melee damage is kind of whatever. But the increased maximum carry weight in exchange for 6 slots could be worth it. Maybe. At some point. I don't know. But then again, do we need 2? No. We don't need 2. So we have Clan Watchdog suites. So would we ever use a Warfare suite? I think we actually would. Double the weight and 2 extra slots. But it is better for allies. So I think putting it on, for example, one of our AMS mechs, pretty good. The hard points on the Juanita I was not impressed with. I mean, they did good stability damage, but honestly, having a melee weapon is just so much better. And then, yeah, we're never going to use an AC2. Never going to use an AC2. Never going to use an AC5. Never going to use an AC20. Arrow I might revisit at some point eventually, especially since we have Inferno ammo for it. Keeping all the ATM ammo, keeping all the Gauss ammo, keeping all the rack ammo. Heavy MRM ammo. Hypervelocities explode, so we don't want those. And LB5, LB10. If we use them, we're using them for cluster, we're not using them for slug. Long Tom, I might at some point use it. Maybe. And that's basically it. Again, we might use SRMs again as soon as we have clan SRMs. But we don't need 10 bins. We have so many specialty ammo. And since we have Clan Case 2, we don't care about safe. All the Thunderbolt missiles in the world. Thumper ammo. Yeah. Alright. So we now have 8.5 million without scrapping anything. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to repair some stuff, drop on a 9 skull mission against high-end mechs kitted to the gills, piloted by Word of Blake mech warriors. And then we're going to travel. So we are going to repair, I think, the Vanquisher. And that'll put us right before the financial report. Executioner 1 day. Alright.
Welcome to the grease pit.
So Executioner. Oof. Alright. Starting off with the Fire control. No, this is cockpits. Fine. Starting off with the cockpits. We don't have another slick suite, do we? No, we do not. Piloting A. Piloting B. E. Interface cockpit takes up the gyro as well as fire control and cockpit, right? Oh, we can't actually use it on an Omni. Got it. Which means we also can't use vehicular... Oh, we can use vehicular deny, but it takes away piloting A and the fire control and cockpit. Okay. And we can't use the cockpit small advance because it takes away the piloting A. So we either use clan enhanced imaging, take the one gunnery from the clan cockpit, or toss in a comm suite. Which, the only reason we were using the slick suite was for the extra piloting. So... I mean, enhanced imaging gives one to gunnery and one to piloting. As well as night vision. Which, if we do this, we can drop the battle computer optics. Okay. It's starting to come together. Because we also have fire control advanced targeting computer replacement. Oh no, because we had the AR-12 sheath beacon. If we use the enhanced imaging, we cannot use the AR-12 sheath beacon. Wait, don't we have an AR-24? That only takes one slot. So that's a total ECM shield of 2. Versus an ECM shield of 4. That's giving up a lot of defense. And this thing tends to tank damage and get opened up very often. So no. I think I would rather use the AR-12 sheath beacon. Which means we just... Armored Cal. This thing is always in the front. This thing is always getting charged. This thing is absolutely using the Armored Cal. So that means first knockdown, injury gets resisted. Plus a modifier of +1 to guts means if we start overheating, we're less likely to shut down, less likely to explode. Bonus 15 armor and structure to the head, so it's less likely we get headshot. So it would have to be basically large heavy laser or bigger. 16 plus 15 is 31. 60, yeah. Okay, actually, no, that'd be 91 structure and armor together. So we could no longer get headshot by a single shot. Unless it's like freaking heavy Gauss or heavy PPC or something really big. And why do I care about dropping the optics, you may ask? Because we have these. Oof. They are 3 tons each. Well then. Oh, also we can't even do that. Because the engine core does not support anything more than the 4 assault jump jets that are already in it. Well then. Well then. So yeah. Okay, that's not a thing. Noted. I mean, we are overcooling by 3. So we could always just throw in another medium laser. And now we have a heat delta of 4, which is entirely manageable. Sure. Why not? Oh wait, no. We put the optics back because we ended up not using the enhanced imaging, which would have given us the night vision. So no. So we literally just replaced the head components and call it a day. Got it.
Logged and noted.
Got it.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Executioner. Alright. The Juanita's ready to use. Retractable blade. Mech lance. Do we have tandem SRM ammo? Yes, we do. So the mech lance does 10 structure damage 3 times. Pretty sure, anyway. I mean, just all of the through armor damage. Yeah, make it a tank buster. Yep. Alright. We could also drop some SRMs, add some heat sinks. Especially since we have the emergency coolant system +2. But we would have to drop 4 SRMs. So basically change the SRM-6 into an SRM-2. And this thing does not have enough firepower for that. We could give it a radical double heatsink kit. But if we stay hot, it activates above 90% heat. So if we stay hot to keep using the TSM, then it explodes. Because we wouldn't be getting it to nominal. Yeah, I think that about does it, honestly. I think that about does it. Not really much else to do. Alright. Whatever.
Right.
So switching the Juanita into just all through armor damage. Alright. The Septicemia, I'm actually pretty okay with it. What kind of electronic warfare is it running? It is running no electronic warfare at all. Oh, that won't do. That will not do. There we go. I mean, I think this is a good Warfare Suite candidate. Drop the LRM-10 for the Warfare Suite. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. If we lose the Warfare Suite, we just put something else in. And then we have 2 tons left over, so why not go a pair of medium lasers? Good. Yeah, we're still overcooling. We traded 50 damage for 50 damage and a Warfare Suite, so lost a little bit of range, but the Warfare Suite will help a lot. Alright, Septicemia is better.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Septicemia is better. The Gauntlet already has a Sentinel sensor and a Guardian ECM. That's fine. It's mostly just there for the AMS. Yeah. Completely fine. Cool. Kingfisher. Magna is 420 range, 30 damage. Clanier Medium is 540 range, 30 damage. 18 heat versus 20 heat. So yeah, we drop ER Medium Laser Magna. And that shift makes it a heat delta of 12. Much, much better.
Log and
Still hot, but much more
be
manageable.
too hard.
Alright. The Orion, we still don't have a good ballistic option. Why is the Vulture light? Is it just like fraction of a ton? Yeah, fraction of a ton. That's fine. That's completely fine. This Vulture's good. King Crab is a little toasty. Just a little toasty. Heat delta of 21. Has emergency coolant system and radical. Slots was the problem. Slots was the reason we couldn't add more cooling. Because double heat sinks. So even if we dropped like battle computer criticals or something, or the modular armor, we wouldn't have the slots for any more double heat sinks. And if we replaced the emergency coolant system with anything other than the emergency coolant system +2, and we're already running cooling jackets, like, Okay, we have a Nova. I was gonna say, are we not running any electronic warfare? But no, we have a Nova. Everything's fine. Also, we have Case 2 on Hyper Assault Gauss ammo. Don't ask me. Past me makes mistakes. I guess I could put it on the Hyper Assault Gauss themselves, because it reduces all internal explosions to 5 points. But the clan armor is gonna just cause, if it explodes, it's just gonna blow the arm off. And the primary thing in the arm is the Gauss rifle, so if we already lost the Gauss rifle, who cares if we lose the arm? And that frees up half a ton. And if we drop the modular armor, that frees up another half ton. And if we do the emergency coolant system +2, and we drop one of the double heat sinks, we now have an extra double heat sink. So now we have a heat delta of 15. It's better. It's better, but we can do better in a hot environment. We can do better. As long as we have some... We do not have... I thought we had more patchwork. Am I just blind? Ah, there we go. So now we have 3, 4, 5 slots. But yeah, even if we put in patchwork to get more tonnage... So here's the question. No, the 10% weapon heat generated is definitely much better than just the 6 from a single heat or from a double heat sink. Because these weigh 1.5 tons. 120 goes to 118. So that's saving us 12. Yeah, that's the same as 2 double heat sinks. So no, the cooling jackets are better. Yeah, I can't think of anything else we could do. I can think of something else we can do. Where's that small advanced cockpit? So we're giving up, what is that? 1 guts, 2 tactics. So our called shot will be a little bit worse. Our sensor rolls will be a little bit worse. But we will be able to, in a cool environment, we'll be able to fire everything every turn. In a hot biome, we should be able to get off more than 1 shot before we start to get into overheat territory. Because just having to turn off both ERPPCs every other round or whatever, it's just excessive. So that's a heat delta of 9. And what we're giving up is case that was doing nothing, 36 armor on the side torso, and 1 guts, 2 tactics. I think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Yeah. Alright.
Right.
Our king crab, I think, is much better now. Yeah. Alright. So we wait just a little bit for the... Oh yeah, we need to check Ghastly. Because I remember he got messed up. Yeah, okay. So... That's a lot. That's a lot. But it's fine. We're definitely not putting another XL engine in this thing. And I think we're actually going to use a smaller engine core. Because I think we can actually get away. So 300 core was 4.6. $285 is 3.5. Okay. That's actually not that much of a tonnage saving. But we don't have another 300 core, so... Ideally, I would actually prefer to put a 250 in here. Because I believe 250 would still be 3.5. I think. And that would give us a good chunk of tonnage to work with. Now then, what are we going to do with 2 ballistic hardpoints and 10 tons? I don't know. We want something long range, because this is a stealth longer range mech. Oh, I stand corrected. 11 tons. This is definitely a longer range mech. I think we go bombast laser. And that leaves us with 4 tons. But again, we get into this problem of 4 tons, ballistic hardpoint, what do? And we have to remember, the bombast laser, when you switch to other damage profiles, actually increases the heat it generates. Out of curiosity, I believe this is where we had Laser Insulator in the first place. That would do it. But... oh, heat in the... yeah, chameleon LPS. Chameleon LPS. We need a lot of cooling. We need a lot of cooling because it's a chameleon LPS. 20% weapon heat generated and 15 heat per turn. So that means we're actually generating 62-ish plus the 15 per turn. So right now we have a heat delta of 15. Now we have tonnage, but we don't have slots. Dropping the Gyro XL would only give us 1 slot. We have engines and heat sinks plus 2. So, if we use the 320 core, too heavy. Ooh, okay. Alright, dropping the bombast laser. Dropping the 320. Going back to the 285. Weapon. I'm just looking at slots. And I'm thinking double UAC 5. Drop some armor. Basically, wait. Okay, they're too hot. They're too hot. They have max range 840, which is literally the same as the LRM-20s. So basically running the same build as the same build as one of the Vultures, just worse. But we don't have the cooling to do... Actually, this is way too many shots. And we don't have a single bin of UAC-5 ammo. So, okay, that doesn't work. It's way too heavy. Wait, light Gauss rifles are 12 tons? Oh. Okay. I don't know why I thought they were lighter than that. I thought they were like 7. What do we do? We have literally the maximum LRMs we can put in it. Do we even have IATM ammo? Just ER. So switching the LRM-20s into ATMs is not an option. We don't want to go MRMs, we want this to be a long-range build. Okay. I have no idea what to do here. I mean, I guess we could go UAC-5 and just have way too much ammo. And go large laser and have heat problems. Have massive heat problems. Because again, this is plus 20%, so another 12 heat. So we actually have 75 minus 51. So that's 24 before the 15 per turn from the Chameleon. So yeah, this will not work. This will not work. I do not know what to do. I mean, double heatsink. So that's after the 15 heat, that's a heat delta of 9. That's a heat delta of 3. And we're out of slots. Oof. Oof. We don't have a double heatsink kit. We have the Radical double heatsink kit. I guess we're using a Radical double heatsink kit. That's okay. That makes a lot more sense now. So this would be adequate cooling, actually. This would be adequate cooling. Okay. Even with the Chameleon LPS, it was off because we didn't have a double heatsink kit, so it was only showing base 30 instead of base 60. Okay. With the Radical heatsink kit, we actually have even more of a cushion. But even without it active, that's 61 Alpha Strike, 81 sinking, and then the 15. So we actually have a heat. We're overcooling by what, 5? Because this would be 21, and we're overcooling by 6. So that would be 61, which means we would we'd have a heat delta of 1 on a normal biome. And again, if we're in a hot biome, we have a Radical heatsink kit that can activate. As long as nothing ever gets behind us, That works.
On it. I'll
All right.
let you know when that's done.
Ghastly is back in business. All right. What? Whoa, what? Varrock has slipped into a coma. The medtechs don't expect her to survive the night. I have never had this event before. Well then, so I have no problem spending 50,000 to try to save her. But does that also result in us losing medical points? Because we have a lot of people injured. And does she still die? Let's try to keep her. She still died. Wow. Okay. Morale decreased by 5. -6 medical points. 50,000 and Varrock died. Okay. It's so hard to find good help these days. Alright, Tex, I guess you're gonna stick around a little longer. Wow, so now we're down to 6 medical points. But at least only Exodus and Glam are still injured. Wow. 2, 1. Alright. Do we actually need to fix things on the Vanquisher? Yes. We lost ammo. What am I doing in internals? Heavy MRM acid. We don't have any acid. Well then. So we have 1 bin of acid left. We need to find more. And then regular MRM Apollo. So that's 120, so that's 3 shots. That's 6 shots. And that's 9 shots. And then this is 4 shots, 8 shots, 12 shots. Yeah. I guess we put in some more heavy MRM Apollo. Alright. One day.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
One day. Alright. We got all of our stuff. Well, not all of it. We got the majority of our mechs back up and running. I definitely want to keep working for Ghost Bear. Stacked is just so good. Especially if we're against high-end mechs kitted to the gills with gear. Might also do the recovery. Wait a second. That's an escort for Ghost Bear. And it's 11.5 skulls. So we could actually bring a 6-star lance. That is what we're doing next time. That will be the last mission we play on this planet before we travel. And then we'll switch over to Spartan and travel back to the Inner Sphere. So, look forward to that. But for now, that has been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.